Ask Tom on Home Show.
Lisa from Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania, has a water heater question.
It's gone cold on her, Tom.
Ooh,
Lisa writes, recently, my water heater started not working properly. It turns off after a few minutes and does not show an error code of any kind. So I'm thinking maybe it's one of those tankless ones, right? I recently shut off the main valve to work on plumbing on my second level bedroom, and that's when I started having this trouble. Everything starts lukewarm, then gets cold. What do you think, Tom, could be the issue she's having here?
Well, I'm just going to say, what do I think it is? Because you probably have to have somebody come out and take a look at it. Does it have something to do with that? If it does, I suspect you had some debris loosen up while you were doing the work on your plumbing in your house. And when you turned it back on and opened that valve, some of the debris got lodged in the water heater. It reduces the water flow. When the water flow is reduced in an on-demand water heater, what will happen is it will shut down because it doesn't have enough water going through it to keep it the heater going. And so it won't come on full blast to protect it because the water, believe it or not, cools it off enough so it doesn't melt apart while this big blowtorch is heating up the water. If it's a gas one, if it's electric, it protects the elements. So that's what could happen from that work that was done. It could just be a bad computer board that went off on you too. It happens all the time. And maybe it just happened and it was just a coincidence. So I would definitely take a look into it. If you know the brand, I would go online and ask them if they have some answers about whether it's a Takagi or a Mitsubishi or some of the different types of on-demand water heaters, and find out if there's a troubleshooting guide you can look at online. It might be as simple as that, or calling a plumber in to take a look at it. And hopefully it's just as easy as flushing it out and cleaning it up and getting it back online again.
Think about tankless water heaters. Don't they need some sort of annual checkup or something, Tom, or are they pretty much maintenance free?
If it's running right and it's a gas water heater, they really don't need anything. They'll have the same problems that a regular water heater will have from hard water. So we always recommend, if you're in an area that has hard water, to use a water softener. That eliminates any kind of maintenance at all. Electric ones will be more maintenance prone because, like any water heater that has an electrical element, they will grow a lot of hard water deposits on there, and the elements will start to not work properly. So they either have to be cleaned, which is something you can do, but it gets difficult, or they get replaced just like they do on a tanked water heater once in a while when they just burn out, or they just quit becoming hot enough and heating the water fast enough, and you end up getting lukewarm water or not as hot a water as you want.
Yeah, I don't know what the water's like in Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania. But
I don't know either, but I can tell you this, that 90% or more, even a little more than that, around the United States is all hard water. It's very rare. There's certain pockets in the country. One I know personally is up in upstate New York. And in New York City, believe it or not, they all have naturally soft water in that part of the country. But it's pretty rare that that'll happen. But it does happen around lakes. So if Lake Erie is actually a lake, and I think it is, it could be in that area of the country.
Lake
too.
Ariel,
excuse me.
But,
I was thinking of Lake Erie. I know that's a lake.
Yeah, Ariel,
yes.
like, the kids movie.
I got it.
Right. But the one good thing about soft water in New York, Tom, we both know, good pizza.
Go ahead. Pizza. But you know what else? Number 2, bagels.
Bagel.
Those are the two things. True. Those are the two things with the soft water.
That's right. We go to Bagel Bob's over here on the west side, and he uses it. He uses bottled soft water to boil his bagels. That's why they taste good. And by the way, he had some recent health scare. And Bob, you're in our prayers. I hope everything's going well with you. All right, you got a question? You can be in our inbox by clicking on that blue Ask Tom button, sending it our way, and then adding a picture, because pictures help us do a better job, and that's why we're doing this, because your question helps other people. Hey, go figure. We post a new one of these every day at the Home Show Radio YouTube channel, and of course at HomeShowRadio.com.